7. Science-backed signs that reveal how long you'll live. After 70. Do you want to know a secret your body's been whispering since you turned 70? It's not found in your genes. It's not hidden in your blood work. It's in the way you move, sleep, eat, and connect. Because after 70, every day isn't just a gift, it's a signal. A signal that tells you whether you're just aging or thriving. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful signs that predict how long and how well you may live after 70. Not myths, not guesswork, but scientifically backed patterns that experts like myself see in patients every day. So stay with me to the end, because the smallest change could make the biggest difference for your future. Sign number 1. Walking speed. Your built-in longevity meter. What if I told you that your walking speed, yes, how fast or slow you move, might be one of the most accurate predictors of how long you'll live? It sounds too simple, but research has shown it's true. The science behind the stride. In a large meta-analysis published in JAMA, researchers found that each 0.1 mbs increase in walking speed was associated with a 12% reduction in mortality. That's not a small effect. It's massive. Your walking speed reflects the health of multiple systems working together: muscles, bones, heart, lungs, nervous system, and even cognitive function. Think of it as your body's real-time performance report. Everyday example. Imagine you're walking through the grocery store. Do you move with purpose and ease? Or do you find yourself pausing, clinging to the cart, feeling winded after a short aisle? That experience is data, and your body is sharing it loud and clear. Real-life case, Mr. Than's turnaround. Mr. Than, a 76-year-old retired carpenter, had always been active until he began slowing down. His daughter noticed he was taking much longer to cross the street. He brushed it off as just getting older. But when he almost fell while getting off a bus, he finally saw his doctor. Turns out, his walking speed had dropped to 0.8 ms, a known risk threshold. We started him on a structured program: daily 20-minute walks, twice weekly resistance band training, and vitamin D and protein supplementation. Within 3 months, he regained his pace and his confidence. Now he walks his grandson to school. It gave me back my dignity, he told me. That's what this is really about, what slow walking might mean. Muscle loss, sarcopenia. Poor cardiovascular endurance. Balance or neurological issues. Undiagnosed joint pain or stiffness. How to measure it. Try the 4-meter walking test. Mark 4 meters. Time how long it takes to walk at your usual pace. Faster than 1.0 ms, you're doing well. Slower than 0.88 ms. Time for a lifestyle review. Simple ways to improve walking speed. Walk daily, even 10 minutes at a time. Practice marching in place to train rhythm. Step-ups and heel raises to build calf and thigh strength. Use music. A steady beat can unconsciously increase your pace. Final takeaway. Don't wait until you fall to realize your legs are struggling. Every step you take today is a message from your body and a chance to walk your way into a longer, more independent life. If you're not moving like you used to, don't accept it. Intervene, because how you walk, literally, can help predict how long you'll keep walking through life. Next signs remain unchanged for now. You can continue with updates to other signs in future iterations. Sign number 2. Grip strength. Your body's hidden power gauge. You might not think twice about how tightly you grip a doorknob or twist open a jar. But did you know that your grip strength could reveal more about your overall health and longevity than your cholesterol level or blood pressure? The science. Grip strength is a reliable proxy for total body strength and neuromuscular health. Studies published in The Lancet and BMJ have linked weak grip strength with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, mobility limitations, and even early mortality. When your grip weakens, it often reflects declines in muscle mass, sarcopenia, nervous system coordination, and overall resilience. It's not just about the hand, it's a message from your entire body. Functional relevance. Your grip strength isn't just theoretical, it shows up in everyday life. Can you carry groceries easily? Hold a frying pan steadily? Open a tightly sealed jar without strain? If those feel harder than they used to, your muscles might be telling you something. Real story, Mrs. Land's jar test. Mrs. Land, age 79, came to see me after a fall in her kitchen. She wasn't dizzy. She had dropped a heavy glass jar and instinctively bent to catch it. Her grip gave out. Upon testing, her grip strength was 13 kgs, well below average for her age. We introduced simple exercises with therapy putty, wrist weights, and resistance bands. Over 10 weeks, her grip improved, and with it, her confidence. "I can open my peanut butter again," she laughed. That one change helped her reclaim independence in the kitchen. Try this at home. Squeeze test. Use a bathroom scale. Squeeze it as hard as you can. Aim for 18 plus kg women or 26 plus kg men. Bottle cap challenge. Open several twist-off bottles in a row. Note fatigue or weakness. Ways to boost grip strength. Hand grippers. Start light, build gradually. Tennis ball squeezes, 3 sets of 10 daily. Farmer's carry. Walk while holding dumbbells or heavy bags. Towel rings. Twist a damp towel repeatedly for forearm work. Important note: grip strength is correlated with upper body strength and heart health. Weak grip equals weaker muscle, weaker metabolism equals higher fall risk. Final thought: your grip is more than a handshake. It's your body's signal about strength, function, and independence. Don't ignore that signal. Train it, test it, trust it. Next section, balance, will follow in next update. Sign number 3, balance. Your silent stability signal. Balance, something we all take for granted until we start to lose it. But did you know that your ability to stand on one foot is one of the strongest predictors of your future independence, and even your lifespan? The hidden system. Behind balance, balance requires a coordinated effort between your eyes, ears, inner ear vestibular system, joints, muscles, and brain. When one part declines, say your proprioception or leg strength, it affects the entire system. Scientific backing. Studies from the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that adults over 70 who couldn't balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds were nearly twice as likely to die within 10 years as those who could. That's powerful, and it's something you can test right now. Try this. Stand barefoot next to a wall or chair. Cross your arms. Lift one foot and try to balance for 10 seconds. And can you do it without wobbling? If not, it's a sign to work on balance now, not after a fall. Case example, Mr. Hoang, 74, thought his occasional tripping was just shoes. After 2 near falls in a week, his wife brought him in. We did the 10-second test. He couldn't hold 3 seconds. We started balance drills, heel-to-toe walks, one-leg holds, tai chi, and ankle strengthening. 6 weeks later, he could hold 12 seconds. And more importantly, no falls. Everyday signs of balance. Grabbing furniture when standing. Feeling unsteady on stairs. Swaying while brushing teeth. Avoiding uneven surfaces or dim rooms. How to improve balance. Practice standing on one foot daily. Use support at first. Do single leg step-ups and chair rises. Try Tai Chi or gentle yoga. Strengthen ankles and core. Clinical nugget. Good balance is not just about preventing falls. It reflects brain health, coordination, and confidence. Final takeaway. Your balance is your body's quiet guardian. Train it before you need it, because nothing steals independence faster than a fall. Even if you think you're steady now, make balance training part of your weekly routine. It's a small investment with lifelong returns. A tip. Do balance exercises next to a wall or sturdy chair to avoid injury as you improve. Next, sleep patterns. Coming soon. Sign number 4. Sleep patterns. Your overnight longevity lab. We all know sleep is essential, but for older adults, how you sleep may predict how long you'll live. That's no exaggeration. Why sleep matters more. After 70, during sleep, your body isn't just resting, it's repairing. Your immune system recharges. Your brain flushes toxins, your hormones regulate, and your muscles rebuild. But poor sleep, especially in older adults, is strongly associated with cognitive decline, increased inflammation, higher risk of cardiovascular disease, depression, fatigue, and even reduced lifespan. The research is clear. In studies from Harvard and the NIH, older adults who consistently sleep 7 to 8 hours with good quality sleep, meaning minimal waking, few disturbances, tend to live longer and function better physically and mentally. Real-world clue, Bill versus Henry. Let me tell you about 2 patients of mine. Henry, 75, had a consistent bedtime, turned off electronics an hour before sleep, and took short walks in the morning. His energy levels were strong, and his memory tests were excellent. Bill, same age, had erratic sleep. He napped excessively during the day and stayed up late watching TV. He was often groggy, confused in the mornings, and struggled with blood pressure swings. His sleep score from his wearable was below 60. Within 6 weeks of resetting his sleep routine, bedtime at 10 p.m., no screens after 9, light walking post-dinner, Bill reported fewer nighttime awakenings and more energy. Small changes, big results. Signs your sleep may be hurting your longevity. Waking up multiple times per night. Feeling unrefreshed even after 8+ hours. Daytime grogginess or reliance on naps. Trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. How to improve sleep in your 70s and beyond. Keep a consistent sleep-wake schedule, even on weekends. Limit caffeine after 2 p.m. Get sunlight exposure before noon. Avoid heavy meals or alcohol near bedtime. Try a wind-down routine. Warm bath, reading, gentle music. Nutrition for better sleep. Eat foods rich in magnesium, almonds, spinach, tryptophan, turkey, oats, and B6, bananas, salmon. Limit sugar and processed carbs in the evening. Dr. Harper's tip. If you've tried everything and still struggle with sleep, get screened for sleep apnea, especially if you snore, wake up gasping, or feel exhausted during the day. It's often underdiagnosed in seniors. Final thought. Sleep isn't optional. It's one of your body's most powerful longevity tools. Every night is an opportunity to repair, reset, and rebuild. If your sleep isn't serving you, it's time to reclaim it, because restful nights fuel vibrant days. Next, appetite and eating habits, coming soon. Sign number 5. Appetite and eating habits, fuel or flag. Have you noticed you're skipping meals more often, or that food just doesn't taste as good as it used to? These subtle changes could be telling you something deeper about your health and your longevity. As we age, our appetite naturally shifts. But when that shift turns into a pattern of poor nutrition or unintentional weight loss, it's a red flag. Why appetite matters. After 70, eating well isn't just about staying full. It's about giving your body the raw materials to repair cells, maintain muscle mass, regulate hormones, and support immune function. Without enough nutrients, everything starts to break down quietly but quickly. Common warning signs: reduced appetite or skipping meals, unintentional weight loss, especially more than 5% in 6 months, fatigue, dizziness, or increased falls, reliance on processed snacks or convenience foods. Story: Mrs. Land's turning point. Mrs. Land, 74, had always been a great cook, but after her husband passed, she lost interest in meals. Her daughter noticed she looked thinner and seemed more tired. After a nutritional screening, we found she was deficient in iron, vitamin B12, and protein. We worked together to build a new rhythm, joining a local lunch group twice a week, prepping small, colorful meals she could easily heat up, and drinking a protein smoothie daily. Within 2 months, her energy returned, and so did her smile. Best foods to focus on: protein, chicken, eggs, tofu, lentils, Greek yogurt; fiber, whole grains, fruits, vegetables; healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, nuts; hydration, soups, herbal teas, water with lemon. If eating is a chore, try this. Use small plates with vibrant colors. It stimulates appetite. Eat with others when possible. Conversation helps digestion. Keep nutritious snacks on hand: boiled eggs, bananas, nut butter, yogurt cups. Consider a registered dietitian for a personalized meal plan. Final takeaway: appetite is a messenger. When it fades, don't ignore it. Your food choices aren't just about pleasure, they are literally fueling the next decade of your life. So eat with purpose, joy, and connection. Next, sign number 6, stress resilience. Coming soon. Sign number 6, stress resilience, the inner shield. If there's one invisible factor that quietly shapes how long and how well you live, it's this: how you deal with stress. You see, stress isn't just emotional, it's physiological warfare happening inside your body every day. And after age 70, your body becomes more vulnerable to its damaging effects. The science of stress and aging. Chronic stress increases levels of cortisol, a hormone that, in excess, triggers inflammation, raises blood pressure, disrupts sleep, impairs memory, and weakens the immune system. In fact, multiple studies, including those published by the American Heart Association, link long-term stress to heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even Alzheimer's. Your brain on stress. Chronic stress literally shrinks the hippocampus, the part of your brain involved in memory and learning. It can also disrupt the delicate balance of neurotransmitters, leading to depression, anxiety, and sleep disorders. Real-life case: Mr. Dewey's breaking point. Mr. Dewey, 73, was a retired businessman with a type A personality. He'd wake up worried about things he couldn't control: his investments, the economy, his grown children. His blood pressure was rising, he couldn't sleep well, and he started skipping meals. We worked together to create a stress reset: 10-minute morning breathing exercises, a gratitude journal, and weekly Tai Chi in the park. In 8 weeks, his sleep improved, his blood pressure dropped, and he felt mentally clearer. "I feel like I got my mind back," he said. That's resilience in action. How to build stress resilience after 70. Practice daily relaxation techniques: deep breathing, guided imagery, prayer. Stay socially connected. Loneliness amplifies stress. Stay physically active. movement burns stress hormones. Avoid overexposure to news or negativity. Seek purpose, volunteer, mentor, create nutritional support for stress. Eat magnesium-rich foods, nuts, leafy greens. Include omega-3s, fatty fish, flax seeds. Stay hydrated. Dehydration worsens cortisol levels. Try this tonight. Before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Research shows this simple act lowers stress hormones and improves sleep. Final takeaway. Life after 70 brings new challenges, but also new power. You may not control every stressor, but you can control your response. And that response, moment by moment, is your shield against aging from the inside out. Next, sign number 7, social connections. Coming soon. Sign number 7, social connections, the longevity link. What if I told you that staying socially connected after 70 could be just as important for your health as eating well or exercising daily? Sounds surprising, but it's true. Studies consistently show that strong social ties can add years to your life. The science of connection. Loneliness has been linked to a 29% increased risk of heart disease, 32% greater risk of stroke, and a 50% higher risk of dementia. In fact, chronic loneliness can raise levels of cortisol and inflammation in the body, just like chronic stress. Your brain is wired for connection. When it doesn't get enough, the body suffers. That's why social isolation is now considered a serious health risk, on par with smoking or obesity. Real story, Mrs. Land's quiet turnaround. Mrs. Land, 75, lost her husband during the pandemic and slowly stopped attending her weekly church gatherings. Her daughter brought her in after noticing that she'd lost weight, was sleeping poorly, and seemed more forgetful. We gently encouraged Mrs. Land to join a local senior walking group. At first she resisted, saying she didn't want to burden anyone. But within a month, she was smiling more, sleeping better, and even rekindled a love of baking with a new friend she met. It reminded me I still matter, she told us. What social disconnection can do: worsen memory and thinking skills, weaken immune function, increase risk of depression and anxiety, lower physical activity levels. Ways to strengthen social bonds. After 70, join a community class, painting, yoga, language. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Reconnect with family or old friends. Start with a weekly phone call. Use technology, video chat with loved ones, or join an online interest group. Small steps, big gains. Social connection doesn't have to mean constant interaction. It's about meaningful connection, not just quantity. Even having one person to talk to about your day can improve your mood and reduce your risk of chronic illness. Final takeaway. We are not meant to age alone. Connection is a biological need and a powerful predictor of how long and how well we live. If you've been feeling isolated, take one small action today. Reach out, show up, or simply say hello. Because when you stay connected, you stay alive in every sense of the word. Final thoughts, summary, and what's next. Now that we've explored the 7 critical signs of longevity after age 70, let's do a quick recap. 1. Walking speed. The faster and more stable you walk, the better your overall resilience. 2. Grip strength. Strong hands mean strong muscles, heart, and nervous system. 3. Balance. The ability to stand on one leg predicts both physical and cognitive health. 4. Sleep quality. Restorative sleep protects your brain, heart, and immune system. 5. Appetite and nutrition. A strong appetite and whole food diet sustain vitality. 6. Stress resilience. Your inner calm is your inner shield. 7. Social ties. Longevity thrives on meaningful connection. These aren't just random facts. They're daily signals from your body, giving you powerful feedback about how well you're aging. And more importantly, what you can still do to age better. The big takeaway: you are not powerless in the aging process. You are a participant. If one or more of these signs resonated with you, let us know in the comments. And if you've already made some changes in your lifestyle, share them. Your experience could inspire someone else watching this video. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive deeper into how seniors can build strength, improve circulation, and reverse muscle loss naturally. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Until next time, stay strong, stay steady, and live agelessly 365 days a year.